All right, that was a nice topic. Let's go with the next topic, Kevin.
All right, so I want to talk about aliens.
Aliens. All right.
So,
The
do
outer
you
space
guys
kind,
think
though, right?
aliens exist?
Aliens.
Well, yeah, yes and no. Let's not get too sciencey. But
So, aliens can be anything from advanced civilization.
Advanced civilization.
Yes. Or even the microscopic organisms.
yeah,
Do they exist?
They've got
and
to.
when do you think we'll actually find them?
that's
Maybe
a good
never.
question. So, the math behind it goes either they don't exist at all, or they exist a fuck ton miles away, many galaxies far away from ours. Because if they exist here, the time since the beginning of the galaxy and the universe itself means that they should have reached some sort of like equivalent civilization or better to ours. So either they're not sending any sort of radio waves or anything into space, and we can't see them because they're way too far away, or they don't exist at all.
So even if like it's a fish like living in Europa oceans,
That could be true. But I mean, what would be the? I mean, even if you found like, you ever like look on like a Discovery magazine? And you're like, oh shit, they found a cool ass squid at the bottom of the ocean, and then that's the end of fucking thinking about that squid. No
but
one gives a
that's
fuck.
different because it's on Earth.
That's true.
If they
but
found that same squid on a different planet, that would blow everyone's fucking mind.
it would,
That's
and
true.
everyone who ever doubted it would probably be, sitting there thinking, oh damn, the government is tricking us somehow. But I mean, it's not.
The government took that fish
Yeah.
from our planet and threw it on Mars.
J-
Fuck!
JFK is using the moon landing against us, but I mean, there's no way that would hold as much significance as finding someone else who is like in somewhat intelligent design. Like it would blow people's minds, but it wouldn't be nearly as important as finding like an actual alien civilization. Like, what would be the point of finding fish? Like, cool, aliens, we know life
I mean,
exists.
it doesn't matter what it is. If it's life beyond Earth, it's a huge deal.
That's some like
And
parasitic shit that's coming back to Earth.
There's one thing that I want to happen before I die, and it's that
Finding evidence of life.
any life outside of Earth.
Can you imagine a bigger cock block though than being like 80 and they think there's aliens on Europa. They're sending a spacecraft now. It'll be there in 20 years and you'll be fucking dead.
That would really suck.
Yeah. Or like you're on your deathbed and you're like, Kevin, they just found out aliens exist. Really?
He was finally vindicated. He knew. He believed this whole time. Him and Scully.
Yeah.
Mulder.
Waited
Oh.
so long.
So low.
Yeah, I don't know. That's cool. I think they have to exist just because the idea that life is just proteins
Dude,
and stuff mixed together until it makes
Space in general, man. There's so many fucking stars and planets beyond us that we don't think about. There's just thousands and thousands, billions of stars
Let's
and
not go
other
with the low
planets
numbers.
and
Trillions.
galaxies out there that we don't know about. Of course, there has to be some type of form of another life, organism, anything out there, but it's just we may never see it because there's so many billions of
Have we already discovered that there is life? But
and the government isn't telling us.
let's say they're not telling us.
Will Smith is keeping it from us.
Government.
Well,
I mean, that's a possibility too.
Yeah, man. What are they gonna do? I mean, I don't know. Maybe 50 years ago when cell phones didn't exist, but if there were people landed on the planet, there's no way you're fucking keeping that.
I mean, yeah. Let's say they discovered it a long time ago, and shut it down real quick.
Yeah.
Like if that were to happen today, I feel like it would cause panic.
It would cause panic. I mean, fucking
And
someone landed in south of.
It would make sense that the government, if this were true,
kept
would
it from the
want
public.
to hide it.
Yeah, it makes sense, but I mean, there's no way you're hiding it nowadays. Like every farmer with a home video camera goes outside and films some like weird meteorite. It's an alien. He's coming to take my cows, and he's got a video of it. People got video of someone walking around in the woods. They think it's Sasquatch. There's no doubt in their mind that it is. And if a spaceship came within any sort of viewable distance of a major city, there would be hundreds of thousands of videos on YouTube in an hour. There would be.
There is.
Of lights in the sky, not anything useful. There's a satellite that flew by. Oh my God!
I mean, it's a UFO, so unidentified.
Do they know what satellites they're up there? And
you don't know for sure exactly what it is.
True, it could be an alien with a spotlight just flying around because who knows the fuck why, just spotting people like we're deer. They're standing there, they pull their phones out. It's great, Jim. Look at this.
I mean, they could be doing the whole Men in Black thing where they're somehow wiping our memory.
I would be absolutely thrilled if there was a deneuralizer somewhere out there. That would be great. Just, alright, you fucking want to forget that memory? Alright. Gone. That is a cool piece of technology.
What do you think, Sean? Do you think there's aliens?
I think there has to be. There really does. There's too many unknowns out there. I don't think there's proof, obviously.
No, there is not.
What about the videos, man?
There's very, very questionable pictures and videos, but there's no undeniable proof.
Just a lot of farmers with a tendency for gay fantasies. They probed me in the anus again! That's the third time.
What is with the alien race and being obsessed with the anus?
It's gotta be the individual, man. There's just some people, they gotta figure out why they have these urges to put cucumbers up their butt, so they blame it on the aliens.
Or it happened once a very long time ago. Aliens did come here. Everyone has that as their go-to excuse.
What about like the ancient paintings and carvings of flying things in the sky?
Is there though? Honestly,
yeah.
Dude,
I don't know enough about
for all we know, those ancient Egyptians and all the people that were writing on walls, they were probably high on some type of fucking drug that we will never get to
cultures,
experience.
Though, separated by thousands of miles.
Now that is totally believable. Like back in the day when nothing was able to document besides, let's scratch that shit into a rock. That makes sense, but why is there no proof? Like if they landed here,
I mean, what if the proof is us?
That would be pretty crazy.
We're the aliens.
What if we're the aliens?
Plot twist.
But I mean, unless it was.
Did you see that shit?
It was DNA like, though. I mean, everything goes way back. We share DNA with thousands of other species.
Yeah. So like that. What if that started from an alien civilization coming here to colonize the planet?
And then they came back and carved cave paintings.
We
didn't forget. I saw Prometheus. You can't fix this.
They planted the seed.
You're writing yourself into a corner.
And here we are.
It could be.
There was something that popped up. I think it was like might have been longer ago, but it was a video on Facebook I saw like a month ago, and it was something was discovered, and it was like a person. I don't remember if they were buried or if they were like cryogenically frozen or something. No, it wasn't that. But whatever it was some type of organism that existed thousands of years ago, and they had fucking 3 fingers on each hand. What?
Ninja Turtles.
Nope. Not that.
Cryogenically frozen.
It's something that I would actually have to show you, because it was like a video and they showed it was an actual human being that existed, but they had 3 long ass fingers. They had no thumbs. They had no pinkies, and it wasn't like they cut it. I mean, they could have cut them off, maybe. Maybe could have cut off his thumbs and his pinkies, but
what do we know?
Didn't fucking seem like it.
Aliens.
Didn't fucking seem like it. Aliens.
Well, what if
maybe those were the original people
that
existed on the planet, and we're the aliens?
Then where'd they go?
Maybe.
We're the motherfucking aliens.
What would happen if the aliens came tomorrow?
There would be
pure panic,
mass riots, and I mean, there's flooding in the south of Wisconsin.
I'll tell you right now,
freaking out.
10% of the world would be like, "Holy fuck, aliens are here." 90% of the world would be like, "Save the Kardashians! Oh God!"
So let's say it was like a
come to attack them.
Independence Day scenario. So all these ships appear in different cities.
Getting ready to murder us.
Do you think the military would immediately take action?
They don't. I mean, they don't have a choice.
I don't know. Trump's our president. You never know.
They don't have a choice, but at the same time, they're not going to win. If something can fly here and make it here in one piece,
exactly,
it's going to fuck us up no matter what.
Mr. President, unidentified flying aircraft has entered our airspace. What should we do? Nuke them.
Did we build a space wall?
Fucking nuke them.
Nuke them.
Nuke them.
Nuke them. Yeah, if we don't have a space wall built by at
with
least
our
2020.
tremendous nukes.
Hold on.
Okay, so what would you guys do personally? What would you do if the aliens came tomorrow?
I'd come to your house and be like, "Hey, Kevin, help me."
What am I supposed to do?
I feel like you're the
I don't know.
superstitious expert.
I don't know. Like, well, I mean, like,
I would travel to where the spaceship is so I can see it for myself.
And
So
before he
I'm
gets
not gonna go by Kevin
because he'll be gone already.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a crowd. You're gonna be in a crowd of millions. There's gonna be like half the planet's doing one-on-one.
If I can see it just a little bit, I would go.
All right, and you know you'll be there whenever what happens.
What if it was like, what if like their spaceship came, and it's a flying saucer, and it's like the flying saucer that they used in like the fucking 60s and 70s movies where it's just
On
like
a string.
yeah. it's like the fucking most basic, most 60s, 70s
You can see
looking
the two
flying
aliens
saucer.
sitting inside the
Yep. Just pew.
with the big rivet marks on the side.
Even then, you still should be afraid because they. Made
I
it
would be
here.
more afraid of that than anything else that we like more emphatic looking. Like that's just like that what you would see in movies nowadays, I should say. Like that shit would creep me out. It's just you see the aliens like through the glass like
I mean, they did crash in Roswell
So
in
they
like
say.
the 40s or whatever.
Roswell, New Mexico.
That's where my dad was born.
So what if
What?
if
That
Your
way
dad's
you got
an
3
alien?
eyes.
He is an alien.
so what if
You
they
was really
landed
born there?
like you said?
Man.
They come out like we're looking for somebody to probe. That just clarifies everything.
Right here.
Kevin likes it in the ass. We're
Right
finding
here, I
out just
brought my
now.
own lube.
Here, aliens.
He's legit
Noob,
volunteered just to
I brought
see
it.
them.
Just to be the first human to come in contact with aliens,
That
I think
is-
it'd be worth taking something.
That
up
is
the
a Mount
ass.
Everest question right there. Like, what would you do to have a life experience? Well, I'd fucking, get probed by an
How many,
alien.
how many people can legitimately not just be like, "Oh, I was abducted," blah blah blah. Like 100%
Say
truth.
I volunteered.
I was
for
probed.
this.
My ass still hurts.
Yeah. I have an autographed picture with the aliens.
Here they are, giving me the 3-finger
They gave
thumbs
me
up.
the probe and everything. It's autographed from the aliens. It says deep
And
clap
deep
puberty flu.
All right, so let's say Trump starts a intergalactic war with these aliens.
I'd imagine it'd be pretty short.
Would
It-
you?
It would
help
be
fight?
short and
Would you help-
tremendous.
Would you help him
You'd
fight?
have a choice. Either they're gonna fucking kill us all, or they're just inept
Or would
enough
you
that
hide?
can. Well, I
You
suppose
try to
that's
hide,
the
or would
best
you try to
option.
fight?
I'm digging a tunnel.
You're saying would I hide or fight against an alien?
Yeah.
I can fight him.
Are we
You
going
try
to
to
like
fight.
standard military if you're the last of your
Man,
lineage?
fuck these motherfucking aliens.
You
I don't
saw
fuck
War of the
them.
Worlds. Let's go cough on them. have a cold.
It was. It's mandatory,
Conscription.
like a martial law type of thing. Like, would you go against that and hide, or would you
Depends
fight?
on how many guns are held to my head, I suppose. I would prefer to probably hide from the aliens that are probably going to wipe us all out instantly, but if they're, crawling in my back window, I guess I got to shoot them.
Kyle,
Hey, Dad, we have a probe with your name on it.
Kyle, give me your dog.
Go
I mean-
away, that's my dog.
Gun to
Give
my
us
head.
your dog or your anus.
Gun to my head, I'd fight. You?
I would fight.
Yeah, I'd fight. Fuck those aliens.
Let's go find some aliens.
If you're not my friend, well, then fuck you. Fuck you,
With a probe?
Yeah.
All right.
If they want to fuck me with a probe, I'll fuck them with a probe.
What are you talking about?
What if
I
they
don't
were
know.
allergic to lemons?
Zach would be the world's hero if they were allergic
It's not
to
like I
lemons.
have lemons stashed in my house, guys. I don't get...
You smell faintly like lemons.
Lemons are weakness. Sorry, guys, I don't have them here.
A bunch
I
of
mean,
I'm gonna
citric
die.
acid.
We're drinking lemon beer.
That would do it.
Okay.
Invite him to the podcast.
But then you would have to waste the beer
Yeah.
on the aliens.
Oh,
I don't know if I could do that.
Drink the beer and then spin on them. There we go.
I don't
We
know if I
figured
could
it out.
do that.
What if aliens came and tomorrow and they said, okay, all we need is unlimited, like all of your beer to survive. Like
No,
that's
but-
what they need to survive.
I'd
No.
be good.
No.
Or we'll kill you. We'll wipe out your entire species.
Does that mean
Bring
that they're
it
gonna like
on,
load up?
bitch ass aliens. You are not taking my beer. I will fight.
Like
for the beer.
that's like their fuel for their spaceship.
Does that mean they're gonna like load up a ship? And
We need it because we're on a shortage here.
It's the yeast.
There we go. Yeah, so they're gonna
We
load
need
up a
your
ship with
yeast.
beer and then leave. Yeah, give them some beer and then just grow some more hops in. Go
What was
eat
that movie where the aliens came and they needed our water?
Mars Attacks?
No, it was with the guy who played Two-Face in Dark Knight.
Mm.
Oh,
No idea.
This is a job for Google.
Aaron Eckhart. That's that guy's name.
Yeah, you know the guy's name. What the
He
fuck's
was
the
in
name
an
of the
alien movie.
I know,
And
but I don't know what movie you're talking about.
they came and they sucked up like all the water, like all the ocean water.
Oh.
Mm.
No clue.
I just remember watching the movie Signs as a kid. That movie was fucking. As a kid.
The movie, okay, the only scary part was when the alien was like on the roof of the house.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
That was it. The rest of the movie was fucking
Or the
stupid.
part when they're like, oh, we found aliens in New Mexico, and it's just like, wasn't it like just chilling or
It was
something?
like a Bigfoot footage where he's like,
Or something happened, but the guy was like watching it on TV. He was like, "Oh Jesus Christ!"
Right, so
I don't know. I was like 9 when I saw that shit, and that shit was crazy.
So, talk about aliens. Alien versus Predator. They come to the world, our world, and you have to die by one of them. Which one do you pick?
Alien or Predator?
Predator,
Yeah.
dude.
I have to choose which one I want to die by.
Yep, because you don't get to escape from this.
Predator,
So-
definitely. The alien's gonna fucking
I don't know which
stick
one
a
has a
thing down your
probe.
throat and you're gonna have something burst out of your chest. I'd rather get my head
The
cut off.
Predator would like skin you though.
I'm assuming he'd kill me
Whatever
first.
is the quickest and painless.
I'm gonna be running and I'm
Most
hoping
painless.
that he's gonna shoot me with his gun. How about that?
I think I would have to say Predator too.
Predator's got a little bit more like armaments.
Like
whereas
he's
the
got that
alien's
I don't know, can he-
laser cannon.
Can he
Yeah.
put a laser through my head and just make it all
He
go away
could.
quickly?
It's up to him.
Because
though.
I would be fine.
It's up to him how he wants to kill you. Because there was, remember that? I don't know if you ever played the Predator game.
Yeah,
It was like that kind of open world game. You can go around fucking murdering everybody,
hanging them up by their
and then
shoes.
skinning them in a, like skinning them alive. Like I don't know if I want to die that way.
I'd rather not get flayed.
But would you rather have
Sounds
something
terrible.
burst out of your chest slowly?
But they don't always kill you that way.
They
Sometimes they just spit their acid spit.
Yeah, there we go, burning and melting to death. That sounds so much
Or
better.
they just stab you with like their tail, or then they eat you.
Please
or
stab
whatever.
me with your tail, please. That's all I want.
Just
I'd
like-
rather not die by way of acid. Just take your tail, put it through my heart, end it, and if that's how I have to
What
die.
about the little like second mouth tongue? It just goes right through your forehead. You know, they grab
Yeah.
you and they
Is it quick?
Yeah, it's
It could be
quick.
quick.
Sweet!
Splatters your brains all over the place.
Sweet! Alright, guess I'm
Perfect.
dead.
If you're not Sigourney Weaver,
Don't
that's how you
fucking burn
die.
me and make it last forever.
I just want to go back real quick. I want to know what you think the aliens would look like by each and every one of. What does an alien look like to you,
If they were going to show up.
Zach? What do you think an alien looks
I
like?
think either they're going to look really fucking weird,
Like
and
what?
that's so broad. It's just
So if you see the word alien, what pops in your head?
two things. One thing is something that we could never ever imagine in our lives, or they may just look exactly like us.
I mean, there's kind of an argument for
That's what I think.
something with arms. I mean, you can't. How do you use like if you're evolving as a species? How
They
do you
don't-
get there without being able to use tools?
They control their ships with their minds. They don't have
You
arms
could, but how the fuck did you
That's
build
true.
the
or
ship?
legs.
How did you build the ship? Did you
They just
Robots?
think it up with your mind?
They just have heads and
How
tails.
did you build a robot?
Like, do you think they would look like the traditional, like big head, big eyes,
No.
like skinny, gray
I
body
want to
or
know
whatever?
who the fuck, who was the first person to draw an alien, and he was like, "This is what they look like. I know it." And it's like,
I don't know.
really? All
I
right.
have no idea.
Someone who's really lazy.
Kyle,
Or
what,
really
what,
high.
what does an alien look like to you?
They're definitely gonna have some sort of appendage. How many doesn't matter. Let's go with like 10. So they got like 10 arms and probably some sort of head. But yeah, we'll go with like a giant flying octopus. How about that? giant head, and I don't know, maybe some fucking crab arms. Who knows? And they got pinchers. They got to be able to grab stuff. That's all I need. You know, if they're gonna build things, they have to have arms.
Flying crab octopus.
Anything else? Anything else? You can mishmash any other shit in there. They can be blob creatures, but they got to have something that they can grab. Or else, how the fuck do they build the stuff that they got here with? They can't think it up. I don't think telekinesis is real. At least not yet.
Well, to them it could be.
I mean, but did they have to invent it? Is it a machine, or do they get? I mean, I don't think anything.
What if it's
has been,
evolution?
Have you been born to? Is there anything that is shown that
maybe their evolution is different than ours?
What if it's different?
Then that'd be pretty fucking crazy, and I don't think I could imagine
you don't
that.
like.
That's your alien.
That's what I'm saying.
Mathematics and evolution, whatever, exists to us.
In our galaxy.
Yeah.
To them, who knows if that's the same thing?
That's my point. It's like that's why I figured if it's like it could be something that looks a lot like us, or it's something that we cannot even imagine.
Well, you can't.
Those are the two things. There's no in between.
Something that can bend physics, though, is not going to exist in our dimension. And dimensions above ours, you can't see. Like, imagine if you were a piece of paper person laying flat on a table. You can't envision a 3D space. None of us can envision a 4D space. Do you know what 4D looks like? Of course you don't.
Nope.
No one fucking knows
saw
what
a
it is.
SpongeBob movie that was.
I think they knew what they were doing too.
That's right.
They really do.
All right, it's settled. The aliens look like SpongeBob. They have the same laugh and everything. They just show up and blare it over the loudspeakers and we die.
We're 3D. Aliens are 4D. That's it.
That's all you gotta know.
Tremendous.
Sean, what's an alien look like to you?
So, talk about aliens. The only thing that comes to my mind when we do is the aliens from Mars Attacks. Little gray,
Big brain head.
big
So,
brain
do
head.
you
in a
only think
fishbowl?
of that because of the movie?
More like I hope that's what they are, because then we could take them.
I don't know if you can be so sure about
What about the bugs from? What are those fucking movies?
like
Starship
the
Troopers?
cockroach,
Starship Troopers, yeah.
the cockroach thing from,
Oh, from
Oh,
Men in
we
Black
would
One.
be fucked.
yeah,
Dude, the way they portray aliens in that movie, things are fucked up.
squishing into
You know
your
there was
skin.
3
Yeah.
movies of that?
Yeah. I don't think I've
You didn't know
seen
the third movie
any
came
of
out?
them.
That was actually pretty good.
I think I probably saw the first one.
Well, you don't
The
know you
third
saw
movie,
none
they try
of
to
them.
get
You
the
looked into the
original
red
movie.
light, and that's why you don't remember seeing all 3 movies with me.
So to you, they look like little green men.
Yeah, green, gray, big brained head. Kind of stupid.
Would they be stupid though?
I don't know.
I don't think they would be stupid.
Do they hate country music?
I mean, if so, I mean...
They
Going
have to be
south.
smarter than us. That's guaranteed.
Well, I mean, I can understand some of them being smarter than us, but that doesn't
Or
mean
maybe-
the first party
Or
here is
maybe
going to be.
they're really fucking dumb, and that's why they haven't visited us yet. Like, it's taken them that long. Like, they get here and you're just like, oh my god, aliens are here.
I told you to ask for
They
directions.
come down from the ramp of their ship and you're just like, hey, this is Earth. How are you? Who are you?
They've been on the moon this whole time. They can't figure out.
They don't-
Launching
They can't
the
figure out how to
first
get the fuck
space
off.
mission.
Yeah. Dude, that's the mystery that's behind it. We don't know what they are, what they could be. We just automatically assume that us as planet Earth, like, we're dumb as fuck, so whatever's out there has to be smarter than us.
I mean, so
And maybe that's why they're staying away from us. They're like, them motherfuckers are dumb. We don't want anything to do
Want
with
their
them.
space aids.
Anything to do with them.
the reason why they have to be smarter than us because nothing that we've seen has any life, or we have received no signal. So anything that's further than that, in order to get here, needs to be travel faster than the speed of light, and to be way advanced than any technology that we know.
Well, not only advanced enough, but they also have not to. They've also have to have passed the stage where they didn't blow themselves the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, maybe
there's
the
like
aliens killed themselves.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
that's why
true.
we haven't seen them.
they didn't invent nukes and then just blow each other
They
away.
were like, a million years ago, they were like, Earth, that planet needs to be blown up. So, like, we've got some nukes here. We're gonna test them. Hey, who's testing them? Oh, dude, I lit them off already. Fuck, we're fucked. Their entire species is gone, and that's why we haven't heard of them.
There you go.
Who knows?
That's the reason.
That's the mystery.
There's
We,
Just a bunch of cavemen on opposite
when you
planets
ask
killing each other with clubs.
When you
Damn, we can't get to the space age again, Clunk.
When you ask somebody if you think aliens are real, you can't have a specific answer because we just don't know. There's just too much shrouded mystery behind it.
I can 95 guarantee percent
95.
that they're real.
Say that over.
I can guarantee that they're real. Yes.
Okay, hold on. What is an alien to you? We haven't discussed this.
An alien to me,
Like, what do they look like?
I feel like they would look, like Zach said, either similar to us or we don't know. They could be anything.
He's got this. He's got the description
It
down.
could be anything. We just don't. We won't know until we see them.
Dolphins.
They could be dolphins.
Blowholes on everything.
I don't know. Do dolphins have blowholes, Zach?
I don't know, guys. Do they?
Have we checked recently? Has anyone Googled it?
How sure are we that Jake is not an alien?
I don't know, man.
I am not sure.
Maybe that's why he's not here, is because he knew you were going to bring that
Has
up.
anyone ever been anal probed while
He
was in
used
the room?
he used his telekinetic powers, and he was like, "Fuck, Kevin's gonna bring up aliens. I can't be here."
I'm not saying aliens are real, but I'm just saying I've never seen Jake and an alien in the same room at the same time.
Can't rule it out.
Motherfucker, he's not at a play.
He
He's with
went
the
home
rest
for
of
a
his
day.
alien friends.
He went home for the day.
Took a trip back to Mars.